Hey, it's Steve from the Cryptozoology Paranormal Museum. I'm down at Medoc Mountain State Park. Now, I haven't been down here in ages. I basically been down and out. My knee's still killing me. I'm having issues with that. I don't want to go around about my health issues here. But we've had a bunch of sightings down here. We've actually had 3 that have been reported directly to me in the last, I guess, 2.5 weeks now. And so I'm not going to go super far in, but I'm going to hit an area where a sighting on the side of the road was spotted. So let's hike in a little bit, see what we got here. Now the river is a hotbed, always has been, and runs right through the park in multiple spots. It's Fishing Creek. So this is the place you really want to kind of come. The summit, we have guys that go up to the summit, and we haven't had a heck of a lot of luck up there. Doesn't seem to be the spot to do things. I mean, it's gorgeous, beautiful up there. And I'm making sure I stay right on the trail here. That tick bite I've gotten. I sprayed myself with that Ranger spray that a bunch of you told me to get after you heard about me with my issue with the tick bite. And it seems to be working. I ordered some more in. I'm that impressed with it. It's not cheap. $24 a bottle. But if it works, it's well worth it. Today is Sunday. I'll be opening the museum at 1 o'clock as usual. Hopefully my intern shows up. It's a shot in the dark. Hearing some birds in the distance. You can see how still the river is. Even with all this rain we've had lately, it's muddy. Very muddy, but I'll be checking myself for ticks like you have no idea. Nice little spider web right up in there. Yeah, a couple little spiders. You can see the train lifts up here. On the other side of that is a trail. And this is just a short trail that goes along the river. And about a year ago, maybe a little bit more, I was actually casting some prints farther down by the iron bridge we found. And I was hiking back to drop off the print in my vehicle carefully, so it's set up. And something happened where a branch hit one of the vehicles and was parked next to us, and the alarm went off. At that point, I was probably back up in this area, hiking back to the guys with more equipment so we could cast more prints, because I think we found 4 that day, if I remember correctly. And something I heard run through this trail here. You can see some debris down here and stuff. It's not a very commonly used area, but it's just, like I said, anywhere along the river, it's a safe bet to go. Some more old metal down there. There's no way I'm going to try to get down by the water. My knee. I'll have to have Ranger Bob come rescue me, you know. Playing it slow. I've got other stuff to do. I brought a knocker. I'll do a few knocks while I'm out here. Just want to go a little farther down. See if I get a response. It's early in the morning now. It's probably around, I don't know, I guess 9:30 right now. I went over to the ranger station, paid for a special use permit I had to get for hiding items out here, which we haven't done. I got to redo it. It is because of my situation. I haven't been hiking around. But we're going to get back to doing that. A lot of you have been asking me, the tubes are out there. We're going to get away from the tube thing. We're going to do some probably a little Tupperware box, something a little less suspicious looking. Although the tubes work great, I got to say. And I kind of stole that idea from geocachers. I'm hearing bugs and stuff and little critters, so I don't think there's anything right around us here. Let me get up to a tree here. Let's try a couple of knocks to see if we get anything. I'll probably just be knocking bugs and ticks into my head. You see how thick it is. It's going to be hard to look any distance in. This is where the flare cameras come in. And I have mine with me, I just didn't bring it. It's sitting in the car. Actually, I got to make sure it's charged. Something over there, probably just a bird. But you can see it's thick. I mean, you literally have to look through areas like this to see in there. See how hard it is to get back in there? So this time of the year, it just makes it rough. Go back over here where I can see a little bit better. As far as events, festivals, paracons, we're trying to work something out, but of course, as we know, the whole world knows, this new variant's coming around. Coming to a place near you, and I just don't need to lose any more money like we did on the original paracon. We had a lot of money laid out, and I'll never see that again, unfortunately. We're going to see what happens. Just set it back that way. It could have been a hound dog. I was busy talking. We'll figure out something. As soon as I get a date, I'm going to post it for everybody. Right now, I'm just gun shy. I don't need to set something up and rent out a hall and pay people to come and hotel rooms and airfare and all the rest of that sort of thing. And then have someone say, or the governor say that we're back to 50% occupancy, and that just kills it. So, as it is now, the locations I have in town that we were using are pretty much under renovation. The place that we go for the Bigfoot Burger, Littleton Food and Spirits, they have a catering room, which I'll probably use. It's really kind of the only venue we really have right now. It's big enough. And even that only holds like 250, so we'd be cutting way back. But if I just do a couple of small events, I think that's the way to go. All right, I'm not getting anything obvious here. And I am getting a couple little bug bites on this back arm, but I don't know if I sprayed that. But usually my bald head, these things love. I'm getting nothing on me. This stuff's working. I'm not seeing anything unusual as far as any kind of structures or you see the way this stuff's up here? Now this is not a structure. This is actually flooding. This is how much this river floods. This bridge back here has actually been totally underwater. They'll have to shut the road down at times. So as much as where the museum is back in Littleton, we're 787 feet above sea level. And if I've got it correct, the top of the peak here, I think, is only 600 and something. I have to double check that. But that gives you an idea where we are. I don't know what the level is here, and I probably could figure it out on the phone. But boy, there's not a lot left of that tree, is there? Still alive. But boy, it's just a matter of time that one's going to be in the drink. But yeah, so just the flooding can be pretty torrential here. Which one of these times we'd like to do is actually kind of when it floods, see if we can get someone. We'll get a campsite. Campsites, believe it or not, don't flood that bad. But, surrounding areas. But if it gets bad, a lot of times they'll close stuff. But then I like to get up to see if things get pushed into certain areas at that point. I mean, it kind of cuts off roads, although I guess they can easily maneuver through even the rushing water, I'm guessing. See, they got some boats tied up here. Someone must be coming back in. They probably ran back to get some stuff. I'll do one more knock before we go back. That definitely dropped all kinds of junk on me from the tree. That was not smart. Now, feel it in my knee every time I trip over a stump or something. I had a bug in my eye. Now today's not supposed to be as hot. I'm not hearing anything, that's why I'm talking. As has been in the past. We've had 90 plus days where everything figured in, it's been over 100, 110, 120 with the humidity. So I mean, it's just been crazy, crazy. Now today's supposed to only go into the mid to upper 80s, which is gonna be like cool weather, which is crazy to think of. But that's why I figure let me come down, do this while I can, and then go back open the museum. But I wasn't really expecting to get anything. I was always hoping. But even right now, the little gnats are getting in my eyes. I did not spray my face. But the fact that they're not eating the top of my head is amazing. So I should have sprayed my hands and wiped over my face a little bit. But I'll definitely thrill. Let me open up the vehicle. I'll show you the stuff I got. You can see how quiet it is here today. Not even any traffic on the road coming through. Oh, I can barely move. But this is the stuff. Pump spray. I'm probably a little less than a quarter through it. I ordered 3 more. That's how impressed I was with it. But see if I can keep those guys off me. I don't even leave the knocking stick in here. I'll just use the whistle. Okay, one of the sightings that were here, this is why I'm hitting this area, because I don't want to walk through the tall grass, was back down here. These people were camping, 2 sightings on this side of the road, right back there by the turn. So that's why I'm going to go back up in here. I'm not going to go super far. You can see the grass is high. That's the way it is after it rains out here. And I'm trying to keep the little critters off me. I mean, ideally it would be to hike straight back here, but that ain't happening. Between ticks, snakes, and everything else here, I'm having enough freaking issues. And I'm not even wearing snake boots. I literally have them in the car. I just didn't bother to put them on. I'm just wearing some crazy sneakers. I'm going to go a little bit here. I'm going to do a whistle. As you can hear, there's plenty of bugs and birds, so I kind of doubt I have anything in the immediate area. I would think they're pretty much where they want to be at this point. I'm seeing lots of imprints here, but they're all sneaker and hiking shoes. Not that you're going to find much on the trail anyway. You might be lucky if you get something crossing the trail. A lot of dog prints. I'm going to be renting a spot as soon as it cools off. Get a couple of nights out here. Plus I have a new intern. I want her to come down and show her how to set up the tents. This way she can come down and help me do events if I can't be here, as somebody runs the museum while someone else is down here. Let's do another whistle. Just heard a little knock back that way. It's on the other side of the river. I don't know if that was an actual knock or a branch breaking, but there's no wind. And I apologize, some of you guys have been giving me a hard time about not doing more of the paranormal and Bigfooting stuff, but I just haven't been able to get out. So since you guys have seen more of me talking about the card game, Medoc, that one is in the eyeball. It's something I can literally do from the museum, and it is something that's going to be very beneficial to our museum and others. It's getting buggy now. So I know some of you are going like, what the heck is this stuff? But it's financial return for the museum should be helpful and help just bring a new clientele in. So just bear with us. We're getting out as soon as we can. Even this kind of weather, if we can get the 80-degree weather, you'll see us back out. All right, I'm gonna go check out another area. I'm gonna hike on back to the vehicle. You know, I'm hearing lots of birds and bugs are landing in my eyeballs where I didn't spray myself. And I'll go down by the other end of the park. I just want to check something out over there too while I'm down here. But guys, thanks for watching, supporting. We'll get out as soon as we can and do more. I'm going to try to get some paranormal stuff set up. I've reached out to people. It's just now with this damn virus, it just won't go away. People are just gun shy and kind of paranoid about having us in. You guys know what I was doing there for the longest time was just traveling by myself, which is probably what I'm going to be stuck doing again. And hitting creepy hotel motels and places like that, trying to get interviews, which wasn't easy to do. And at least doing something to keep the channel going. And I'll do that the best I can. Just right now the museum's busy. And I'm trying to get some people to give me a hand in there. I've got, like I said, I've got one employee working with me. I'm trying to bring her up to speed. She didn't show up yesterday. She wasn't feeling well, so she's a great worker when she's there. I just got to get her set up where I can just let her run the place for a day or two, and I can just hit the road and not have to worry about things. There's the old museum vehicle. This knee messed up. I can't even walk right. I tend to drag it. I just don't have full motion. Hey, a car. So don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you guys watching, supporting us. I'll try to get another video up today. If not, I'll get one out by tomorrow. Thanks a lot.